Hello. We've had such strong energies and things that we know are coming up in the next couple of weeks, but I wanted to zero in the focus more on what's going on this week and even just for today. So let's take a look at what the cards have to say that is uplifting, hopefully, and a good message. The Uncharted Sea. The Uncharted Sea. I think this is definitely where we're going. I think we're still getting that overall message of, okay, we don't know exactly where we're going, but that's part of exploring the world is the risk that you take. Into me, I see. What's important about those kind of journeys, though, is that you trust yourself. You have to know that you have prepared yourself for this journey. I mean, you can't anticipate every little problem, but making sure you have water, making sure you have food, you know, um, a compass to go by would not be a bad thing either. So, self preparedness, I think, is a good thing to focus on. Tender embrace. And what is better than to go on a voyage with people you care about? It's part of the fun is enjoying the venture together, and it makes for stronger connections. So I think that is great energy coming forward. So we're in this together, and I think that's the important thing to view as a community and your local community especially, and people that you consider family or who are family in every sense of the word. Um, that you know that they have your back and you have theirs, and that you can work together harmoniously. So that's a great gift. That is just a great gift. So, what do we have? I'm using the Tarot of the Divine. I had a card jump out. Yes. The High Priestess. We have the new moon coming in Scorpio. And this is Scheherazade, who would kept herself alive by weaving a story every night. So this is her being the high priestess and having her secrets and telling her stories. So tell your own story about how you're succeeding, how your life is an adventure, because there's energy out there that will lift that kind of vibration up. So, great thing to have just pop out on us. Let's take a look. It's the top of two cards want to come out. The Four of Coins and the Seven of Cups. The Four of Coins, in this instance, you see it's guarded. This is usually considered stuck energy. And I would say, okay, that may be, but I think it's underneath the Uncharted Sea. I think that's also about this preparedness energy. It's like, okay, I'm going on a voyage. I may need a few extra coins. I'm taking things along that I need. I'm getting ready. And what came out with this also was the Seven of Cups, which are lots of different choices. And some are not good choices. So using discernment as you travel along, this is, of course, Aladdin in this deck. So I think as you go on the voyage, you're looking at different energies out there. Okay, is that the right path for me to take? Into me, I see Queen of Coins, self care, self care. Little editing, self care. The Queen of Coins is the Queen of Pentacles, and she is very much about taking care of herself, finding herself of value, knowing herself, knowing her capability. I think a lot of self care is really needed right now. Ace of Cups, tender embrace. There is love here. That's number 22 card. There is love here in these energies. There are opportunities for new relationships. That's what I'm getting. There is love here. Page of Cups. And this is underneath that voyage. This is like To me, it's that whole feeling of, you know, how the very young get really excited about trips? Yeah. So, this Page of Cups energy of just the childlike delight of going forward and trying something new, um, less adulting, more childlike wonder, I think is called for. Center of the reading, the world. Okay, this is nice. This is saying we are going to have some endings. There are definitely going to be some endings coming in. But because we are willing to go through those endings and complete that task, then whole new things open up and we start that fool's journey all over again. So this is very much, I feel, about journeying and moving on. Definitely moving on. Judgment. This is a card of the crossroads, and it always reminds me of Hecate. And she was the goddess of um, the crossroads, and which usually meant more than, it was, you had coming on the crossroads and you had basically four choices: left, forward, right, or going back. I don't think going back should be an option. You've been that way already. And you left. So why go back? So, really, I look at the Judgment card as also whatever decisions that you make sure that you're going to be proud of them in the future, that your future self is going to look back and say, I'm proud of the decision that I made. It was the right decision for everyone involved, and especially for me, because you have that authority over you. Okay, so last set here. Four of Wands. So I feel like this is the love boat, the end of the voyage, they get married. Four of Wands. That is very stable energy. Four of Wands energy. It can indicate a marriage coming up, but I think it's in the process of going on this journey, setting sail, even though you have no idea where you're going to end up. And a lot of us are doing that. It's that walking through unknown territory. The Chariot. There's so much that's going to be completed by the time we get to July next year. This is Cancer energy, the Chariot, fast moving energy. It will move quickly. That's at least the message that I think we should take heart in, is that some of these rough times, the things that we're going through, um, it'll happen and we'll get through it faster than we think. And the other thing is Jupiter in June will be entering Cancer, where it is exalted. So that is a very good energy. Anybody born during the day, that's excellent news, because Jupiter is the benefic of the day chart. So this energy, I think there's so much that's going to be settled. I feel like by that July timeframe, we are going to have some of the major planets having started to move then. So we're going to be getting tastes of those energies, but there's good news scattered throughout all of the big changes, and we need to realize those things. Okay. This is that Pluto energy sneaking in. This is the Devil card. Pluto and Mars in an opposition are all about power. And Mars is fighting to have his own power, and Pluto is they're both going to be in the very last degrees at this new moon, and they perfect then on Sunday, which is, I think, a day that's going to be really tough for everyone. I think there's going to be a lot of really big energy. So do physical activity, ground your energy in, um, stay um, in a state of readiness and protection. I feel like that you can't let everybody else's energy. I know the election stuff is coming up and people are very concerned about that. But and it's too close to call. I can't Anybody that says they know who's going to win, I don't believe any of that. But I do know that the astrology is the astrology, and no matter what, there'll be issues with the monetary systems. That's all out there. There'll be other things happening on a global scale, and that's going to be out there. But the messages that I keep getting over and over again are, what are the strings on you personally? What you need to do is every day, one foot in front of the other, focus on the task at hand and keep moving forward, because we don't know the direction right now. We have to keep it at our highest vibration. We have to protect our energy, and we have to set boundaries with other people. So that, I think, is what's important, because the devil card is usually about the power that we hand over to someone else, our power that we've handed over to another person, or a job, or an addiction of some kind. And only you can take that power back. That is the hard part about the devil card, is only you can take that power back. So that's very interesting energy. And I do believe that's coming up over the next several days. So I think that was very important energy to get through. I think the other thing I want to use is this native spirit card, because I like the grounding idea of this energy. And this native spirit deck is by Denise Lynn, an amazing oracle card writer, and just all around shamanic person. I'm having cards fly everywhere. So just excuse me just a second. So let's get the energy of what Spirit wants as a message for everyone today. Message from Spirit today. What can we take with us for this energy? Take with us for this energy. I had two pop out. Yeah, I like this. Offerings. Let me show you the card. Offerings. The universe is grateful for you. You are a gift to the world. Feel gratitude for everything in your life, even the things that don't seem perfect. Appreciation for everything flows through you in your great bounty. Cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you, and thus you will be cherished. So the journey. As a suggestion, make an offering to whatever nurtures your soul. If you're nurtured by a particular place in nature, for example, you might consider leaving some fruit at the base of a tree for the animals in that area to give thanks for the beauty that is there. So very much about giving thanks for what is out there and what gives you peace. So I think that is a beautiful message. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.